So, welcome. Today we're going to be working with marble white. And marble white is a really interesting color. This color comes to support us with initiations. So imagine yourself with the marble white temple. Marble has a particular quality. Some people like to work with crystals. So marble white is really working with the element of earth, and this stone has a certain potency for us. When we work with the colors, they help us to grow inside. So the marble white, I want you to tune in with me to the energy of marble white. And for this transmission, we are going to work with the energy of the Acropolis in Greece, in Athens. Okay, the temple, the marble white Athena temple on the top of the Acropolis in Athens is made from white marble that was taken from the island of Paros in the Cyclades in Greece. There's a certain frequency when we enter the temples. This is a very international temple. It's really well known. And for me, it really embodies the energy and the essence of the marble white ray. I have walked on that mountain, climbing up there to the top, or a hill for some people. It's all relative. And the essence of marble white there is so profound. It is just taking you into another dimension. And that is what temples are for. So I'd love to, before we get into the marble white, my name is Chetna, and for those of you who are new, and I've been working with the color rays for many years, and it's my joy and love to share them with you. They are coming here to help enlighten us and to lift us up. And as we work with the colors, opening directions is a classic shamanic thing to do. I love doing that. It creates the sacred space. As we enter the marble white temple, we want to prepare ourselves and get ourselves ready. So part of the entrance into the divine, or getting ourselves ready to receive divine energies, the marble white is there to support us. So I'd like you to cast your attention to the east, and we're going to thank the spirits of the east for their love and their support as we work today. And just be aware of where you're sitting and aware of where the sun rises. And thank the spirits of the east for their support and their love as we work together. And now bring your attention, I've connected in with the Acropolis there. Acropolis is very east from where I am right now. Let us go to the south and thank the spirits of the south for their support and their love as we work today. Just how far south is south for you? Thank you. Now we're going to bring our attention to the west. And thanking the spirits of the west for their love and their support as we work today. Thank you. And bringing your attention to the north, we're going to thank the spirits of the north for their love and their support as we work today. Okay. Lots of support from the north. And now we're going to bring our attention to the lower world where the power animals reside, and we're going to thank them for their love and their support as we work today. Thank you. Bring your attention to the middle world where the elements are, the spirit of the place where you live, where you are right now. Thanking the middle world spirits for their love and their support. Thank you. Include yourself as a middle world spirit. Thank your true self for showing up for this meeting. Your wisdom that led you here to be filled with grace. We thank the upper world spirits for their love and their support as we work tonight. The angelic, the archangelic, all the enlightened masters that have been here and have retired perhaps to other planes and dimensions. We thank all the multi-dimensional beings who wish to uplift us and enlighten us, to support us in our evolution and consciousness and growth. We welcome you to help us evolve. We welcome you today. Okay. Thank you for coming. All right. So I want to talk to you a bit more about Marble White now. Do let me know you're here. It's nice to check in with you and let me know how you feel with Marble White, especially afterwards. You know, if you put, it's a practical thing, if you put you like or, you know, or some symbol under this video, what happens is more people it will be accessible to more people. Or if afterwards you feel like you got something from this video and it might support one of your friends who might be having a tough initiation right now, please share it in a private message. If there's anyone you think it would help, please do share it. Okay. And you can always sign up to the newsletter, and that we put the link after each call in the newsletter. So like once a week we just send out a message, like if you missed the call, if you're busy, if you weren't on Facebook at the time the live was happening, but you'd like to watch it later, you can, if you sign up for the weekly mail out, then it just puts the link to this video so you can watch it in your own time. And then you can share that with friends too, you know, it's possible. Okay, so Marble White. So let's go into the silence together and just breathe for a moment, closing your eyes and bringing your attention in, watching your breath, becoming aware particularly of your belly, the hara, the space between your pubic bone and your belly button, becoming aware of this plexus of energy there. You're feeling your solar plexus, feeling your heart, feeling what's going on in your throat, your third eye, and your crown. Just observe your body from the root to the crown as you're breathing, and feel where you might be holding energy, stress, tension. And as you breathe in, pulling in the marble white, the calmness of the temple, the peace. As you breathe out, release the stress you're holding in your body. Imagine yourself standing on the marble staircase, entering the massive temple. This temple resides outside of time, as well as in time. But we're going to the timeless aspect of the marble white temple and the marble white spheres. Here, truth is eternal. The peace and the silence is all pervasive. You can feel the coolness of the stone beneath your feet. Perhaps you want to kneel and touch the marble floor and feel the power here in the marble white. The marble records memories. There are such beautiful, positive memories here. So much wisdom, so much love, so much grace has passed through this temple. And this is a place of healing for you. You can receive the nourishment you need here. You can drop all your defenses, and you can allow the purity of this love to enter you. This is a safe place where all love surrounds you. All support surrounds you to lift you higher and higher in your own wisdom, to help you fall in tune with your own source of inspiration, guidance, and light. Deep peace resides inside you, like the marble white stone. Breathe in the peace and release what you no longer need to carry. This color ray has many layers, and I want to talk to you about the layers. When you're on the spiritual path, you have many initiations. Every human being has many initiations. With COVID, we've had a huge initiation. People have been in lockdown. People have been forced to go inside, both metaphoric and literally. And with that lockdown, you probably have discovered how much you really like being with yourself. The marble white initiation of COVID has forced people to harness their inner resources and to find their inner voice, their truth, to find their own peace and their own ability to adjust and adapt to the circumstances. So the marble white initiation has been happening for everybody in the world, not just those on a spiritual path. But if you are a spiritual person or aspiring to awakening, doesn't matter, I hate calling it a spiritual person, but if you wish greater joy in your life, you wish greater happiness, and you wish to awaken to your inner strength and your inner power that no one can touch, no one can take away from you. You know yourself, you know where you are. The marble white is, in the image, you'll see the pillars of the temple, and they're sort of on fire, and there's starlight. It's like our ego needs to be burnt. Our ego gets burnt. Life does it. Life is the teacher. But whatever is not our essential soul self, if you are on a path of awakening, you've asked the universe to remove whatever is blocking your vision of really stepping into your full power and your full strength. And marble white is the energy, the trust that we need to get through those initiations. We may not like them. Initiations are usually not fun. That's not to say they can't ever be, but we are challenged to own and transform our shadow. And marble white is really about doing your shadow work and working through the density and the wounding and the histories and clearing the past, so that you then come to the peaceful, empty place. Once you own your energy, once you redirect energy which is going into destructive patterns or habits or conditioning from the past, once you withdraw it from the old, you then have that to move into new areas of exploration, to use your power more creatively, more abundantly, more joyfully. And marble white is the one, the ally there, who is like pushing us to do that, who supports us. It's like, go ahead, you can let go. Go ahead, the transformation isn't going to kill you. It's just going to kill off some of the things that aren't helping you anyway. And you know, how gracefully you let go is also a reflection of marble white. Like, how can you let go of your identifying with the wound that's actually the pattern that's been hurting you. And you know, we can change, we can transform. You know, we have our past, but we aren't limited by it. Okay. So what I'd like to do now is to take you into a journey where you're going to meet marble white, and you're going to ask a simple question. We're going to go meet marble white, and you're just going to say to marble white, what teaching, what initiation do you have for me right now? What initiation am I going through that I could use your support and wisdom? Please guide me through the initiation. Please support me and please help me. Help me to see, help me to have greater understanding, help me to relax into trusting existence, to trusting you, to trusting myself, to trusting the changes that are happening. So we're going to journey to meet marble white and ask about, you know, and maybe give me a clue or give me some help, some support for my initiation. What do I need to know about this initiation I'm going through, and how to move through it with more wisdom, ease, grace, whatever you choose. So to help me move through initiations in general, but teach me about the initiations I'm having now and tell me what I need to know. And just receive some healing as well. Ask for healing. If you're having a hard time, ask for healing around this initiation and a message. Okay, here we go. Thank Marble White and get ready to return. So make a note for yourself of what Marble White told you about initiations. Yeah. Marble White's one of the most important colors right now, I feel like, to support us in these changing times and to help us stand in our true authority. You know, people say they're scared of doing certain work or opening, but you know, life is doing the work to us, and actually consciously focusing on your own evolution and growth helps shift and lift you quicker through what you'd be going through unconsciously anyway. We're all programmed, I believe, to experience certain things. We have certain conditionings. We were born, we decided to come to this planet to explore our consciousness. And working with the colors has helped me enormously. It's always helping me to see more clearly what's going on in my subconscious. It's sort of a map of the terrain, and I can delve into my stories of limitation more consciously and then bring them to the surface. And it's like zeroing out the account, like our karmic bank accounts, whatever we came here with, whatever rubbish we've got in our stores, which also is actually our interesting history. You know, we came here with such interesting challenges. All of us are so odd. We explored very weird aspects of the psyche. You know, we've come here with particular woundings, and you know, the colors really help us to unravel and own our energy and take that power back. So it's not trapped in the subconscious, not managed, not helped, not consciously addressed, you know. The Earth Band Athenaeum is starting quite soon. For those of you who wish to take a deeper dive into this kind of work, you will be getting a chart. You're going to be working in a small community. You know, the groups will never have like masses, huge things when we do this. It's small, intensive, like work together, like a little pressure cooker, you know, where we're stewing and brewing what's going on inside, and it's starting to move, and things bubble up from the subconscious because we're ready to let them go or to see or make them transparent. So the colors are the light, like pointing right into that aspect. And so joining the Athenaeum would definitely be a step into the Marble White Temple, where you're saying to existence, yeah, I'm ready to let that go, and I'd like the support and help as I'm moving through consciously. I mean, we all know that people suffer and have initiations, but how conscious do we remain? It's the hardest thing, is to be conscious when we're in pain, when we're feeling challenged. It's the hardest thing not to be defensive. You know, Marble White is here to help you to open to the universe, to God, to source, whatever you want to call it, to open like a flower and say yes, like, yes, I'm ready to let go of the limiting thoughts. I'm ready to let go of the limiting beliefs. I'm ready to be transformed. And I'm consciously allowing this to happen now. I want to step into it with my eyes wide open, and I want that power back for me. I don't want it locked in my basement where I'm not dealing with it, and it's just gonna cause trouble for me, you know, because those repressed energies just pop out when you least expect them, you know. So with the colors, we can lovingly embrace our aspects, the little wild children that run around inside of us. You know, we can own them and help them to grow up and to be fully expressed in their, proper manifestation, and to flourish and access all of our strengths and talents. So I wish you many blessings with the marble white this week, allowing initiations as and when obstacles and challenges arise this week. Just say to yourself, yeah, here's the marble white, and I'm holding the hand of my temple sisters and brothers, and moving into that space. Just place your foot on the marble stair and feel the power of that marble white energy rising up through your legs, coming all the way up your entire system and filling you with its peace, and knowing that this too will pass. I am moving through this initiation. Thank you, universe. Take what doesn't belong to me, what I don't need to carry anymore, and I will surrender to that process happening, and I will come out lighter, freer, and happier, and more conscious on the other side of it. So marble white blessings to you all. It's a very potent energy, and although I said calm, sometimes it doesn't feel calm. Sometimes the alchemy is happening inside you. So even feeling safe with that alchemy, knowing that you can always journey to marble white to be held in that temple, even if you feel like all hell's breaking loose. Go into the temple, journey there, sit with the marble white, allow the initiation, hold the hands of the acolytes there, and this too will pass. And I have to say, I did call the Acropolis in. I feel Athena is with us, and so I want to thank her and all the spirits that reside at the Acropolis for evolution and growth, and blessings, marble white blessings to everyone. Please leave me a note. Tell me if you enjoyed this. You can also write to me privately. I'd love to hear about your initiation suggestions to help you pass through marble white more swiftly and easily. If something worked, you got a message, and you think it might be helpful for others, you just feel open to sharing it, please list what you got below. There's many small things that can help, like the dab of a rose oil on your third eye, or there's certain things you can do to help yourself when you're moving through initiations. So leave a message that you received from marble white. Leave a trail of breadcrumbs for others about marble white suggestions that you came up with in that journey. That would be lovely to see. Okay, so let's go back into the marble white silence now, and imagine yourself touching the marble white temple, maybe the columns, and saying yes for the initiations, and thank you. It takes energy from existence to move us through our initiations, and gratitude to our teachers who are holding us in the invisible. Thank you, marble white, for helping us move through initiations gracefully and as easily as possible, as our poor egos get shattered and our spirits and our true self, our authentic voice, comes forward more freely with more space. Thank you. Blessings and love, everyone. Bye for now. Leave me a message below. Forward it to a friend. Put like or not like. Now put whatever you want. Just let me know you're there. And it keeps me sustained to keep doing this to know. And if you're interested in the Athenaeum, I think Raheem has posted some information about how to find out more about it. And I'm also happy to answer questions and do another live question answer thing. Maybe we'll set up one of those calls. So if you sign up to the weekly newsletter, I'll have a Zoom call and people can come in and out of that and ask questions, or whatever questions you may have about the Athenaeum. Okay, blessings and love. Bye for now.